The global agriculture value chain represents a monumental economic force. Understanding its true scale, scope, and the distribution of value is critical for strategic decision-making. This analysis will delve into the current market size, project its trajectory to 2025, and specifically examine Africa's current share and immense potential. Accurate market figures are not merely academic exercises. They fundamentally shape the flow of capital and direct investment towards the most promising sectors. These insights influence which goods and services become profitable, guiding innovation and resource allocation. Ultimately, understanding these dynamics determines where value is captured across the entire agricultural chain, from farm to fork. Measuring the agriculture market's size involves distinct methodologies, each serving different analytical purposes. Official production and value-added metrics, typically from organizations like the FAO or World Bank, provide one perspective. These metrics define value as that generated directly on farms, encompassing crops, livestock, fisheries, and forestry. The calculation for these official figures involves deducting intermediate inputs from the gross value of agricultural output. This approach primarily serves policymakers and statisticians, offering a foundational view of primary production. It provides a baseline for national accounts and food security assessments. In contrast, commercial value chain market estimates, often compiled by market research firms, adopt a much broader scope. These estimates encompass the entire agriculture value chain, extending far beyond the farm gate. They include all upstream and downstream activities. This broader definition incorporates essential inputs, such as seeds, fertilizers, and farm equipment. It also accounts for the extensive processing, distribution, retail, and food services sectors. Consequently, these commercial estimates yield significantly larger figures than the official production metrics, reflecting the comprehensive economic impact of agriculture. Projecting the global agriculture value chain to 2025 reveals substantial commercial market estimates. Research and Markets, a prominent industry analyst, forecasts the global agriculture market to reach approximately $12.97 trillion by 2025. This figure highlights the immense scale of the sector. Other market analyses, such as those from Cognitive Market Research, offer similar projections. Their estimates suggest the market could reach approximately $15.5 trillion by the end of 2025. These varying but convergent figures establish a defensible range for the market's size. Considering these analyses, a conservative yet robust range for the global agriculture value chain in 2025 falls between $13 trillion and $15.5 trillion. For practical strategic planning, a conservative midpoint of $14.2 trillion can be utilized, drawing from a synthesis of leading market intelligence reports. This figure underscores the sector's economic weight and growth trajectory. It is crucial to differentiate these commercial estimates from official value-added statistics. The Food and Agriculture Organization, for instance, reported the global agricultural value-added statistic at approximately $3.8 trillion in 2022. This figure is considerably smaller than the commercial market estimates. The primary reason for this significant difference lies in the scope of measurement. The FAO statistic focuses solely on the value produced directly on farms, representing primary production. It does not account for the vast network of industries that support and process agricultural goods, which are integral to the commercial value chain. The global agriculture value chain is geographically diverse, with distinct regions dominating different aspects of production and consumption. The primary dominant regions include Asia, the Americas, Europe, Africa, and Oceania. Each contributes uniquely to the global agricultural landscape. Asia stands as the largest contributor, estimated to hold between 45% and 55% of the global agriculture value. This dominance is driven by its immense crop and livestock volumes, supporting vast populations. Furthermore, Asia boasts large and rapidly expanding processing and consumer markets, adding significant value downstream. The Americas, encompassing both North and South America, collectively account for an estimated 20% to 28% of the global share. This region is characterized by major agricultural exporters, particularly in grains, oilseeds, and meat. High market value is derived from large-scale, efficient production systems and advanced agricultural technologies. Europe contributes an estimated 12% to 18% of the global agricultural value. The European market is known for its high-value agriculture, including specialized crops, dairy, and premium processed foods. It also features extensive processing, distribution, and retail networks, capturing significant value beyond primary production. Africa's share of the global agriculture value chain is currently estimated at 5% to 8%. This relatively small percentage belies the continent's critical importance to livelihoods and its vast agricultural potential. Despite its agricultural land and human resources, Africa's value capture remains comparatively low. Oceania, comprising Australia and New Zealand, holds a smaller global share, typically between 1% and 3%. However, this region is highly significant for specific export commodities, including high-quality meat, dairy, and wool. Its agricultural sector is characterized by efficiency and a strong focus on international markets. Africa's current 5% to 8% share of the global agriculture value chain presents a significant opportunity for growth and increased participation. Unlocking this potential requires strategic interventions focused on enhancing value capture across the chain. Investing in processing, branding, and cold chain logistics is paramount. Currently, a substantial portion of Africa's agricultural output is exported as raw commodities, limiting value retention within the continent. Developing robust processing capabilities transforms raw materials into higher value products, creating jobs and boosting local economies. Establishing strong brands for African agricultural products can command premium prices in global markets. Furthermore, investing in cold chain logistics is critical for reducing post-harvest losses and extending the shelf life of perishable goods. This infrastructure enables access to more distant and lucrative markets, both domestically and internationally. It also ensures food quality and safety, meeting global standards. Technology and aggregation are key enablers for Africa's agricultural transformation. Leveraging digital platforms can connect smallholder farmers to markets, information, and financial services more efficiently. Mobile finance solutions provide crucial access to credit and payment systems, empowering farmers to invest in their operations. Improved supply chain integration, facilitated by technology, can streamline operations from farm to consumer. This reduces inefficiencies, lowers costs, and enhances transparency. Such integration benefits all stakeholders, from producers to processors and retailers. Investment focus must be directed towards specific high-impact areas. Prioritizing cold chain infrastructure is essential for preserving produce and accessing export markets. Supporting smallholder aggregation initiatives can empower individual farmers by providing collective bargaining power and access to larger markets. Investing in processing facilities for key commodities like oils, milling products, and meat can significantly increase local value addition. Developing export-grade logistics ensures that African products meet international quality and delivery standards. These targeted investments will drive sustainable growth and enhance Africa's position in the global value chain. Within Africa's agricultural landscape, several segments present high margin and significant growth potential for investors and businesses. Processing and value-added activities are at the forefront of these opportunities. This includes packaging, further processing into branded foods, and developing ready-to-eat products. Transforming raw agricultural produce into finished goods captures a much larger share of the final consumer price. This not only generates higher revenues but also creates local employment and fosters industrial development. The demand for processed and convenience foods is growing across Africa and in export markets. Logistics and cold chain infrastructure represent another critical hotspot. Reducing post-harvest loss is a major challenge in African agriculture, with significant quantities of produce spoiling before reaching markets. Investments in cold storage, refrigerated transport, and efficient distribution networks can dramatically mitigate these losses. Improved logistics also increase the eligibility of African produce for export, meeting stringent international quality and freshness requirements. This opens up new, high-value markets for farmers and processors. Efficient supply chains are foundational to a competitive agricultural sector. The inputs and precision agriculture/data services sector offers substantial growth potential. Providing farmers with access to quality seeds, fertilizers, and modern equipment can significantly improve yields and productivity. Precision agriculture technologies, such as remote sensing and data analytics, enable optimized resource use. These services help farmers make data-driven decisions, leading to more efficient farming practices and higher returns. Investing in these areas directly impacts farm-level profitability and sustainability. The adoption of such technologies is still nascent in many parts of Africa, presenting a greenfield opportunity. Agri-fintech, encompassing digital payments and credit for inputs, is another rapidly expanding area. Many smallholder farmers lack access to traditional financial services, hindering their ability to invest in their farms. Digital platforms can bridge this gap, offering accessible and transparent financial solutions. Providing credit for inputs, facilitated by mobile technology, allows farmers to purchase necessary supplies at the right time. This improves productivity and income, fostering financial inclusion and agricultural development. Agri-fintech solutions are vital for empowering the continent's vast smallholder population. For businesses looking to thrive in the African agricultural market, strategic actions are essential. A focused approach begins with identifying and concentrating on a specific value driver. For example, a business might specialize in reducing post-harvest loss for a particular crop, such as tomatoes or maize. This targeted strategy allows for deep expertise and efficient resource allocation, addressing a clear market need. By solving a specific problem, businesses can demonstrate tangible value and build a strong reputation. This focus also simplifies market entry and scaling. Strategic partnerships are crucial for navigating the complexities of the African agricultural landscape. Collaborating with local cooperatives provides access to farmer networks and local knowledge. Partnering with established logistics providers can overcome infrastructure challenges. Engaging with off-takers, such as large processors or retailers, secures market access and guarantees demand for produce. These partnerships mitigate risks, leverage existing infrastructure, and build trust within the local ecosystem. They are foundational for sustainable growth. Finally, measuring key performance indicators is vital for demonstrating impact and guiding business strategy. Tracking metrics, such as yield uplift, quantifies the direct benefit to farmers from new inputs or practices. Monitoring post-harvest loss reduction showcases efficiency gains and increased profitability. Measuring the margin per farmer provides a clear indication of the economic benefit delivered to producers. These KPIs offer concrete evidence of success, attracting further investment and enabling data-driven adjustments to business models. They are indispensable for accountability and continuous improvement.